I would like to welcome everyone for my project demonstration. I have worked on the project Mass Mail Dispatcher using web development. The main purpose of this project is to provide a tool to control and send emails to a vast number of recipients. The website is designed to send mass mails to all the recipients uploaded through the CSV file. This application will then detect and sort out all the valid and the invalid mails, where the valid mails are sent through the SMTP server. Moving to the code part of it, I have used Visual Studio Code as my IDE and I've used the external CSS here. We can see that I've created the navigation links to the home, right email, valid emails, and the invalid emails. In line 36, there is an ID called upload and accept txt text CSV, which is used to upload the CSV file, that is bulk mail.csv. It will only accept text.csv files. It won't accept files other than that. Next, we have this class called mail info. In this class mail info, there is a form present. There is a function send email that is used to send the mail. As we can see in the form that there is a send button. You can see here that there is a send button present. Then write your email here in ID placeholder and email ID. Next is a text part, after which the body is present where the number of rows and the columns are set to 12, and we should write our body element here. I have then created the tables for both valid emails and the invalid emails, where when the CSV file is uploaded, we can see that how valid and the invalid mails are separated. There is an option to upload a CSV file where both valid emails and the invalid emails are separated. This, in the line number 76, is the link that is used to connect to the SMTP server, which I'll be explaining in the JavaScript part. The scroll functions are used to scroll to the valid email section and the invalid email section. After scrolling through the valid email section, we can see that event listeners are added here. Then scroll to the invalid email section with a delay of 1 second. I've then added the function call to the file upload event handler. The scroll function is called after the file is processed. The large part of the HTML where the link is created for the scroll function, which is used to scroll up after the CSV file is uploaded. Moving to the CSS part, I've used CSS to assign all the colors, different alignment, setting the margin, the padding, the width required, the height required. We can see that how different elements are assigned with different background colors, the borders, the font size that are used in the HTML part. Here we can see that how navigation links are assigned with different margins, and the gap is set between the navigation links as 16 pixels, and in the end we have the scroll function. Moving to the JavaScript part of the code, in the first line we can see that it is document dot get element by id upload. As I've already told in the HTML part, that is the id upload part is present. It is present in the line number 36. We can see here that in HTML part, the upload ID. So the ID upload function is called, and it will upload the CSV file, after which it is read and loaded. So first I'm finding here whether the email IDs are valid or not. Initially I'm setting the window for both valid and invalid mails as 0, and then the valid mails are incremented by 1. If we can see that they're stored in EM. If we found that a particular mail ID is valid, like for example, ananyagirish02 at the rate gmail.com, it will first check if it is equal to null. If EM is equal to null, nothing is stored, else it is pushed into the valid mails. Sure, the line number 20 is used so that any blank row will not be printed. Now, let us see how exactly we come to know if a particular mail ID is valid one or not. We can see that em dot length minus 4 is equal to dot. It means that it will find out the length and check if the dot is there or not in the fourth position from the end. If it's present, it will go into the window of valid numbers and increment by 1 and push in the valid mail part. Else, if again the second condition to check is em dot length minus 3 is equal to dot. That means that it will check if the dot is present in the third position from the last. Considering the example, contact at the rate order dot in, you can see that the dot is present in the third position from the last. As a result, it will go into the window of valid numbers and increment it by 1, which is then pushed into the valid mails. If not, it will go into the else part where the invalid count is incremented. After checking all the conditions, it will count the valid and the invalid count and print it. Let us now see the function of how send mail works. We have to send thousands of mails at once. So here I've used SMTP server as a host. Fill in all the credentials required like the username, password, like the to, from, the subject, the body. That is, it is the body is using. No, the subject is using. You can see that here it is using the query selector, and body is the message. After all the conditions are set to true, it will send a message that the mails have been sent successfully, and it will call document.getElement by ID. The last part of the JavaScript function where event listeners are added to the scroll function, which basically is used to scroll after the CSV file is uploaded. Now I'll be showing the demo of how the project works. We can see that there is this option called choose file wherein I'll be choosing a CSV file, after which valid emails and the invalid emails separated. We can scroll till the bottom and then scroll up. Here, the navigation link to valid emails will take us to the valid emails part, and the navigation link to the invalid emails will take us to the invalid emails part. You can write an email here, write the from, that is the mail ID from which you're sending, the subject as I'm writing it as a discount sale, body as greetings. Okay, so after which I'll press the send button where we can see that an alert message comes saying that the mails have been sent successfully. So press OK. Refresh the page to use any other CSV file. So I'm using this CSV file called emails where you can see that they're separated into valid emails and the invalid emails. I'll write the from email ID, I'll keep the subject same, as discount sale. I'll keep the body to same. Greetings, and there is an offer. Okay. I'll then press the send button. Again, the alert box will come saying that the four mails have been sent successfully. So press on the OK button. So we can check if the mails are sent or not. I'll open my Gmail. So we can see that that message has come telling that discount sale, there is an offer, subscribe to know more. So I'll just click on that. You can see that. Yeah. So this is my project. I would like to thank Exposys Data Labs for giving me this opportunity to showcase my skills. Thank you.